And I am live. Yes, I am. It's been a day. 35 miles of bike riding, shopping, helping my neighbor. Then the Canadian smoke caused an air quality alert. It's hazy from the smoke. It's been like that most of the day now. Not good. No bueno. But I'm down to 178 now. I posted the video of the bike ride today. It's on the YouTube channel. I'm not even getting into that. A lot of things happening. Three shows start this week. One is a reboot, two are new. So 3 shows. In the middle of summer, what am I going to be up to for the fall? I'm already got that idea going. Ugh. Like I need more. I do this to myself. Actually, I do it for the station, but it all comes down to me. Anyway, it's Saturday night. Oh, I am sore. I did something I never did before. Well, that's not true. In New York City, it happened to me. Hitting streets, riding the bike, and I'm like, what am I doing? I had no idea where I was going, trying to follow the sign for the trail. I end up on a street and end up in Kingston, New York, and I'm like, I need to turn back. I'm going too far out now. I was going too far. I had to turn around and say, time to head back before this turns into a 50, 60 mile trip. It had to be close to 40 today, bike riding. So, and then I came home and ended up doing a whole bunch of other things. My neighbors are hanging out outside. So, John and I are ready for Thursday, the debut of The Green Veil. The first of 22 animated chapters, which will end on Christmas Eve, which is a Wednesday. But it has to air, the last episode, on Christmas Eve for a reason. And then The Bureau starts Sunday with Mindy, Terry, Melissa. That starts Sunday at 7 to 8. And soon, Commander Cobra Show 9 Line will be from 8 to 10. And then I'm working on another show for the fall from 6 to 7. I can't talk about that right now. Then the MUFON show comes back with 2 new hosts, and they're taking the helm and continuing the legacy of Earl Grey Anderson. So CJ Arabia and Richard Banasek. We've already pre-recorded 1 show. We're going to be doing another one Monday, and then another one the following Monday, so they can get some shows in the bank. But their show starts every other week on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. The other hosts are still taking a break because they're busy doing stuff. So Alex and Ruben Uriarte will be back probably by September. Alex is busy moving to another home, so he's in the middle of a big move, so he needs time. But today was great bike riding. It was awesome out there. I'm glad I went bike riding this morning because I don't know if you can see. We've got haze, smoke haze from Canada here. We have air quality alerts. It's been bad, fair, decent. Right now it's decent. But it was, you could smell the smell of the burning in the air, the smoke. It was horrific. I couldn't even go in the pool. It was sunny when I got home. Then all of a sudden I went to Walmart and Home Depot and I was like, it's getting cloudy. Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't necessarily look like clouds. It looks like haze. Then it came on the phone. Air quality alert. Smoke from the Canadian fires. I was like, here we go. And I don't know if it's still in effect. I'm going to check. I could still smell it in the air. And by the way, I'm getting darker and darker, aren't I? Aren't I? Does that make sense? Aren't I? Are not I? No. Oh shit, there's storms on the radar, but they're not going to make it. So, John and I decided next week, now it's a heat advisory. Tomorrow's going to be nasty. Cloudy, heavy downpours tonight. Heavy downpours tomorrow. Drenching thunderstorms. Thunderstorms can bring flash flooding and localized damaging wind gusts. So, thunderstorms heavy, some heavy late tonight through tomorrow afternoon. I'm glad I went bike riding today. Let's look. Holy, that radar looks ugly to the west. And that's slowly coming this way. There's actually a couple of lines here. Oh yeah, that's coming right this way. This will get here by like midnight. If it holds together, which is unlikely, really. It usually doesn't hold together. I'm gonna have to look at weather.com. Their radar is modeled further out, like ours. I'm just gonna say that. Let's put this into effect. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I see they're fizzling. They're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. It's just not gonna make it. I figured that. You never know, but I don't think it will. See, it's already faded out. Bye-bye. They're trying to re-flare up, but then ultimately, bye-bye. Up here north, it's gonna hold together, it looks like. Gotta watch though. The future models you can never trust. You never know what could happen. But tomorrow it might be crazy too. I don't care. I did my bike riding. Did you see the video, Genghis? I got information. I went scouting for a future guest for a show. The owner he owns the farm, but he owns the campground. His name is Steve, which is weird. So I know he's a writer. And he's written books on folklore, mythology, spiritual stuff. Like, it'd be interesting to see his take. Because he was telling me a story. And I can't remember. I know it had to do with the paranormal. But there's stuff that goes on everywhere. So I got his information. And then they were having this jam, they called it. Anyone can jam. But it started at 1 o'clock. It was only 10:30 in the morning when I was on my way back. I wasn't waiting 2.5 hours, and I'm glad I didn't because the weather went crazy. I don't want to breathe that. But I was feeling it out. I was checking out the place, and I just didn't get a vibe. The girl that I was talking to, she was a sweetie. And that's why it made me check it out, just based on talking to her. I have to tell you, and this is just true, there are certain places I go bike riding and people are very responsive, friendly. Like if you're riding a bike and somebody's coming toward you, they'll acknowledge you with the helmet. They'll give you that nod, or they'll give you a little wave, or they'll say good morning. When I do this trail, it's actually the opposite. I always say hello to everybody, but not to everybody. Let me correct that. To I think people that, might say hello back. Stop! It's only the cat. You see him? Door's locked. But anyway, I must have done that a half a dozen times today, and it was stone cold quiet. Like, no response. I was like, okay. I'm not feeling the vibe. And then when I came to the campsite, there were a bunch of people sitting at the table. There were people about. And me, I don't care. I went right up to the guy, started talking to him about speaking to the owner. I'm doing my thing. But I also have my peripheral going on too. I'm gauging. You can see the way people look at you. It's raining over there, or it's been raining. You can tell how people look at you and what they're thinking in their head, kind of. It's not paranoia. It's just reading someone. And then I went to check out the place that they were going to play. And it's on video. All of it's on video. I didn't stop the video at all. You can see it on the video because it's 360. See what I see. And, I have the earbuds on, so I can't hear anyone if they're responding to me. But then I'm looking for, like, lip movement or any motions, when I'm writing. And I just had that feeling, I don't think I want to be here. But the girl, like I said, she had to be in her 20s. She was really sweet. And I swear, I was thinking about it, like sticking around for 2.5 hours. But then I'm worried about ticks. I don't have spray. I'm not prepared for this. Because the ticks here is outrageous. It's bad. The people that are going to hospitals and clinics and doctors for tick bites, Lyme disease, it's not good here. So I'm not taking those stupid chances. That's the middle of the woods. I seen a deer today while I was riding the bike on the trail. I said, better deer than bear. So I didn't want to stick around. But somebody told me about some cool trails that I have to go visit now. They're not ones I've known about. There's one that goes around a reservoir. That's not far from that trail. And then there's another one with an old rail line. And they said it's so scenic and beautiful. You got to do that one. It's short, though. It's only 10 miles. So it'll be a 20-mile bike ride. Today I did close to 40 because I went further than I ever had on that trail. Did you see the video, Genghis, at all? I can't show the YouTube one because the YouTube one looks horrible. And before I do that, let me give you a little sneak peek. A little sneak peek of John and I. This is recorded. We have to pre-record it because I'm so busy. So the shows are pre-recorded on Saturday for the following Thursday. So chapter 1 is done. Chapter 1 is done. We did it earlier. And it came out pretty good. John's funny. I tell you, John, he's I he says it on the show. He's got a book coming out with Toby in the fall, and he's putting documents and all kinds of, he says, evidence in this book. Now, this is based on something he wrote. It's sci-fi, names are changed, but it has to do with Rendlesham and his experience, and then he takes the story and makes it science fiction. But even doing this today, he said things I did not know. And I know him. And I was like, whoa. I mean, this guy should be at a hearing. Now, he was asked to be at a hearing with the Gang of Eight. Was it the Gang of Eight? I would have to call him. I don't think it was the Gang of Eight. But, I did the 40 miles today, Genghis. But he was laying out some information, and I was like, I never heard this before. The documents he has, and I can't play the whole thing because this is a show that airs on Thursday. But I can give you a little sneak peek of what it's going to start like. Oh, I'm telling you, Genghis, if they ever decide to bring John at a hearing, because John has to, he was offered, I'm not going to get into the details of that. That's his business to tell, not mine. But he told me. And then he said no for a good reason. But they wanted him. But that doesn't mean it can't happen in the future under the right circumstances. I even like the music. I do.
They said it was nothing, just lights in the trees, a trick of the frost, a ghost on the breeze. But I saw a mirror older than me, staring through time like it wanted to speak. The forest went silent, the world held its breath. Something was watching beyond life and death. We stepped through the green, boots breaking the seal, not chasing a light, but something too real. I came back with salt on my skin, my mind split wide when the storm got in. They call it a test, but I know the deal. History blinks beneath the green veil.
And welcome everyone to the premiere of Chapter 1, The Green Veil, which is actually based on a upcoming book, Rendlesham Veritas Obscura Echo Protocol, based on the True Lies, Home of the Shield, Jack Barrett, which is the main character. Correct, John? And welcome, John, to the premiere here of Green Veil.
Yes, glad to be here. And yes, the name of the character is Jack Barrett.
Now, I know you for quite some time when you were doing the Phenomenon show with Linda Moulton Howe. I've gotten to know you over the years. I know your background pretty much. Rendlesham, the incident that happened in the UK, Christmas time, 1980. Now, this is a fictionalized series, limited series. It's 22 chapters, which will end on Christmas Eve. And I'm sure there's a reason for that. So it's fictionalized, but it's inspired by Rendlesham. Give us a little background of what people can expect to see in this 22 chapters.
Well, when I put it together, it started one way and it ended up finishing another. And the whole idea behind this was, as other things that I've talked about over the years, and I'll be coming out with a book in the fall with Toby Martinez, which is going to be nonfiction. It's going to lay out everything that's happened to me. Even in that book, there's some things that I won't be able to talk about directly.
Why? Why is that though? Why?
It's because directly for two reasons. One, most people won't believe it, even if I provide evidence. And within the nonfiction book that I put out in the fall, everything will be cited and have evidence. But this particular book, when you do science fiction, you don't have to do that. And the trick is just get people to like it and follow it and believe it's science fiction. So within this, there's going to be a lot of things that I couldn't put based off of certain things that went on, whether I'm restricted or, people won't accept it even if I provided proof. So this is a book that's going to tell a 22 chapter story about the incident itself, but it's going to be based on science fiction.
Interesting. So it's also animated, everyone. This is an animated 22-part series. And we're about to see the first episode. But before we do that, you say it's science fiction, but it's actually based on true occurrences that happened at Rendlesham, right?
Right. That's why part of the title says True Lies, because it's truth by admission. So much of the incident hasn't been filled in properly. That's part of what I'm going to try to do here in the book in the fall, fill in some of the missing pieces. But a lot of different things that happened and different people's involved and stuff. They've left out certain details, certain things have been left out by the government, some of the people that were involved. And even with this opening tonight, you'll see where hypothetically this is what could take place in a hearing. I have been asked to appear, and so far I haven't gone up there. There's some rumors they're going to subpoena some people in the future, and it's going to be called a non-hostile or a hostile list. And I clearly wouldn't go up there on the terms that they laid out, what they wanted done, plus the fact that Congress is a joke anyway, in my opinion. So,
okay, before we show this, there was one thing that you brought up, that something changed when you were writing this. What was that?
Well, the first 11 chapters are the same. It's the last 11. And I had it a different way with what could happen and everything. And
if you think I'm putting any more, this has to air Thursday. Oh, it's good. I always say, because I'm so busy, at work, running the station, I could easily be a host and do my own show. There's just no question about that. Toby had to take a break because he's busy with the books and doing all that. We'll be back in the fall, him and I, doing Marked by the Sky again. I don't prep for these shows. I don't have questions lined up. I don't need to, because I know everything about it. I really do. When it comes to John, I had already seen chapter 1 to do my homework. So not necessarily going into it, but coming out of it, I knew what I wanted to ask him, because it was like, this is blunt, typical John, get right to the point. Like, the first chapter is like, whoa. It's only like 11 minutes long. Animated. But it's right to it. I am not going to say much more because you should see it. It's going to be Thursday, 5:30 to 6 p.m. Eastern. Because after the show, it went over a little bit. I don't know how long it is. It might have went over 10 minutes. I haven't checked. Let me see. It's supposed to be 30 minutes, tops 35. We went 5 minutes over. It's all right. I'm ready. I'm the questions guy. I've always been known as the questions guy. So when he says something, like, I could be triggered and respond to something he said and ask a question based on what his response was. You pay attention. Of course. And like I said, Mr. Mr. DiPerno, what's going on? I'm talking on live.
Bro,
I'm live. I pre-recorded the first episode with John Burroughs. It was really good.
oh yeah, no kidding.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's good. You should. I'll try to maybe send you. I'll maybe send you a copy. You just watch it Thursday live. Well, not live, pre-recorded.
What's the name of the show?
It's not a show. It's a series. His book, The Green Veil.
Oh wow.
It's 22 weeks. Animated, and it'll end on Christmas Eve. So he and I are gonna be busy working together for freaking a while, like for half
Where's
the year.
Animated.
He has somebody that's doing it for him.
Oh wow.
Oh, dude, this was official. I'm excited now, and in some weeks, Commander's gonna come in and join us.
Wow.
Just because, like, Commander, it'd be cool just to have Commander just drop in once in a while when we're talking about certain things
Sure.
that have to do with the Air Force and that kind of stuff. So yeah, Genghis says hello in chat.
Who does?
Our friend, he's in chat all the time. Genghis Khan.
Oh yeah.
He says hello.
I tell him I said hello.
He could probably hear you. So what are you doing?
Well, I just finished work a little while ago. Grabbed a bite to eat,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a question for you.
Okay.
So my voice, I was told, sounds like I'm in a bubble. What
In
am I doing?
in a what?
A bubble.
In a bubble. Like if you're in a big room or like hollow or.
She said that it sounds like I'm in a bubble.
So what kind of microphone do you have?
A Yeti.
You have a Yeti and okay. Now's not the time. But you on the back of the Yeti there's a knob that has 4 different settings. It's directional. You might have to change that so that it's actually you're speaking into the mic and not surrounding the mic, if you know what I mean.
Which setting would that be?
You have to do it when you have to play with it. Go into StreamYard when you're done with me or whenever you have time, and just talk and listen to yourself and see how you sound as you change that knob, and just stay with the best one that sounds clearest to you.
Available sometime tomorrow?
Huh?
Are you available sometime tomorrow?
Let me see tomorrow. Yes, I am available tomorrow.
Tell me what's a good time.
After 6, because I got a show from 4 to 6.
All right, so I'll call you after 6 o'clock tomorrow.
All right. Let me ask you this question.
What?
Do you have a lot of smoke where you are?
Smoke?
Yes, in the air from the Canadian fires.
Hold on, I'll tell you what the air says. I don't think the air quality was bad. I don't see a haze.
We did all day smoke.
We had it a few days ago.
Maybe it shifted this way. Dude, I can smell it right now in the air. It smells like that when you put out a campfire or burning wood and it has that smell.
Air quality is 44, which is good.
Not here, dude. Not here.
Well, here's the problem. Those fires up in Canada are set on purpose.
Of course, it's arson most of the time.
Right.
Or another thing is dry thunderstorms when it doesn't rain and lightning hits and it's dry. They call it a dry thunderstorm. No moisture, just lightning. That does happen. I'm not saying in this case it is, but I'm just saying it does happen. But anyway, that freaking smoke drove me crazy all day, and it still is. It's actually, dude, my eyes are burning right now with the doors open. I can feel my eyes actually burning a little bit from the smoke, the haze.
It's hard to believe that all this smoke would come down here. But
Yeah. Yeah, we had an air quality alert all day. It's crazy. But anyway, I did 40 miles on the bike today, and I taped it. It's up on my YouTube.
Oh, wow. Where'd you go? Anywhere's good?
The same thing in the Bear Trail. I love the Bear Trail. And I did 40. I went extra trying to see where the trail would go. I've never gone. And then I ended up on the streets of Kingston, New York. Riding on the streets. not much room, Chris. I was like, like a road with very little room for me to ride the bike, and it was like crazy. It was just, it wasn't like regular stop and go streets. It was like a stretch of highway, but not a highway, and it was a little tight. And I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Turn around, go back to the trail. But I rode for a while before I made that decision. I did like 3 or 4 miles to see where it would go. And then I said, screw this, I'm going back. It was crazy.
Jesus. No, you're starting, good for you that you're starting to write your thing now. That's good.
I left at 8 o'clock this morning. I almost went to New York City. Almost. But then I said, they're doing construction down there. That I'm going to end up driving an hour and a half. And I'm going to find out that I can't get over the George Washington Bridge and get to the trail because of the construction. I said, screw this. I'm not taking a chance. I almost went to New York City, though, today. Very, very close. I was sitting in the car.
For the hell?
Huh?
Just for the hell of it?
No, to bike ride. Do the 360.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, why would you want to go to New York City and bike ride?
To do the, because I want to get it on 360 camera.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
I actually was sitting in my driveway. Do I turn right or do I turn left? It was, I swear, that's where the decision was made, sitting in the car. City or head north? I headed north.
Oh, man. Tell ya, that bike does you wonders. You dropping weight again?
I'm down to 178. I just weighed myself.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm doing really good. I bought a shitload of salads and I bought low-fat ham. I bought Swiss cheese. I bought Genoa salami. I bought black olives. I bought pepperoncini peppers. I bought blocks of cheddar cheese because that's all I eat is salads.
That's it?
That's it. Salads. That's it, Chris. Salads. Huh?
The good thing about you is you're so active.
Yes. And like I'll cheat, I like the other day I tried to have a burger, I almost threw up. I can't eat it. Not fried. Maybe in the grill I could do it, but not fried. Cause the grease retains when you fry. I got nauseous. I almost got sick. If I'm gonna eat a burger, it must be in the smoker. It has to be. Ugh. I swear, Chris, I can't. My body doesn't accept that anymore. Like nasty stuff. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's like that. Seriously, it's like that. I feel great though. That's the thing. I feel great.
Well, good for you. I mean, as long as you're feeling good, that's what counts.
I'm looking at the camera right now and I can see how I'm losing the weight. It's like, is this for real? Is this like, and the camera makes you still look a little big, but look at that. That's crazy how much weight I've lost again. It's like fascinating to see. And in 2 months, I lost 20 pounds.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
It's going to slow down.
You gotta be careful with the smoking.
Oh, I know that. Hell yes. Anyway, enjoy the night and the rest of your weekend with the grandkids and then the family and all that good stuff.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow at 6 because I want to get this.
Call me 6:15 because I'll be just finishing the show.
Yep. Gotcha.
And I'll help you.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what's going on with the mic.
Yeah, and I got a big job next door. Oh my God, he's got me. It's okay because, a little side money eventually. I got to paint the ceiling bathroom in the one house.
Hey, let me ask you a question. The guys that I'm doing part-time stuff with, they asked me because they don't use it, but they asked me which is the best platform for video and mic and stuff for. Is it StreamYard or is it that other thing or what?
To stream to platforms?
Yeah, well, because they're thinking of doing video.
Then I would definitely say StreamYard. Zoom sucks. It's limited. There's a thing called Restream. There's a few other platforms out there. But, I mean, look what we do with StreamYard, with all the assets we can do, PowerPoints, share screen, upload videos, photos, banners. I mean, you know what I mean? There's so much you can do. So I would definitely say StreamYard. Shit, yeah.
Okay, because somebody said something about OS or something like that.
There's a bunch of different types, Chris. I mean, you could even go to Vimeo. There's even the one that we were looking into, and it ended up being a nightmare. I can't remember the name of that one.
Oh yeah, that wasn't like that.
Oh yeah, that was a bad nightmare one.
What did you say, Vimeo?
Vimeo is a platform. I don't know if they have the software to stream with. I think they do. I'm not sure. Don't take my word on that. But there, like I said, there's many of them. I would just stick with StreamYard
Okay, that sounds good. I'll tell them that.
because with the StreamYard account, they can create multiple shows in the one account, and it gives them that those options. You know how we have like 10 shows for each StreamYard account?
Yeah.
That's why we have so many accounts because we have.
Well, Bill, you should see the equipment these guys got. Oh my god.
I could have, yeah. It's like a professional studio.
Yeah. Like there's 6, 7 stations. Everything's got this huge control panel.
That sounds like an old radio tower station that has all those booths because I've been to one because I was on a show here locally on the FM morning drive show for rock music. It's like the biggest station here.
Yeah.
And WPDH. And when I walked in, I saw all those booths with all the equipment in each one. And it was weird because I've never experienced it before. Walking in, when they call you, you're in the actual green room. Coffee, donuts, all kinds of. You're in a fucking green room. And then they have a person come and get you. Okay, it's time for you to come in. They walk you in, they seat you, they put you in front of the mic, the headphones on, the whole deal, and it's so professional. And I was like, look at all this awesome equipment. Same way, it's got to be like the similar setup to that.
Oh yeah. I mean, because they said what looks familiar to you. I looked at it and says, "Yeah, you joking?"
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna get fired. Right?
For me, I would have a ball in a place like that. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. I mean, they got everything. You're right there, controlling, and they have phone lines and everything.
Yeah, that's like a dream. But they have the equipment to do that. You know what I mean? It's like you're talking about potentially tens, if not more, thousands of dollars of equipment that you're looking at.
Oh, I'm sure they spent at least tens of thousands.
Definitely tens. I'm telling you that right now. Because for like a professional mixer board, like with the levels and with all the multiple channels and having all the input outputs, you're talking tens of thousands of dollars just for that piece of equipment, Chris.
What? Yeah, but I've seen some mixer boards.
But not like the ones you see like an engineer use. You know what I mean?
But I've seen, I guess, like, there's some companies out there for microphones and stuff like that. Now, I wanted to buy a Shure microphone, but they don't hook up to a computer.
What are they, XLR? Are they XLR?
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't hook up to a computer.
So they're not USB, they're probably XLR.
Well, what do they hook up to then?
It has a 3-prong plug on the end of it, and it plugs into a mixer board. So you would have to buy a mixer board, which the mixer board has a USB out to plug into your computer. That's not what I do because I have XLRs going into another audio interface device in the front, and then that goes out USB to the computer. So I have like multiple things going on to create a loop. You have to create the loop. But the thing is, see, your mixer board is like a giant version of an audio card. Think of it like that. So you can put a lot of things into your mixer board. Your mixer board is acting as an audio card. Think of it that way, with different channels of different things connected into it. So like for me, I have music in one, microphone in another, drums in another. I've got all kinds of different stuff. Skype is still piped in. I can still use it for Teams. So I've got different channels for different things.
Can the mixer board put in cameras too?
No, what do you mean? No, that's audio. But you can definitely get wireless mics to a receiver that goes out XLR that could connect to the mixer that you can tie all the mics to, because I've done it and I have them.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to buy like wireless mics with a receiver. The receiver then plugs in through an XLR into the mixer board. So again, you have all those mics. I have 4 of them, wireless mics that go on little stands, and I can set it. Like, say you were all sitting on a table, I could put a mic in front of all of you. They're wireless to the receiver, and it's going into my mixer board and into the computer to do live recordings, whatever.
Yeah, but how good are the wireless? Okay, you sometimes,
You have to buy good mics. The wireless system is based on the mic quality. You have to buy good freaking mics. You got to spend the money.
Yeah, you can't buy cheap ones.
You do not want cheap ones. I'm telling you, you get what you pay for. You know, it's as simple as that.
They say those Shure mics are supposed to.
Shures are great. I love my Shure mics. They're great. I love my Shure. I swear by Shure.
Yeah, but you got a Yeti.
I know the Yeti is what I use for here, but I have the Shure mics for wireless. If I do something with my camera, an interview, those Shure mics are golden. They're gold. The lapel mics, there's 2 of them, and it goes to a receiver and it goes to my Sony camera. It's gold. The sound quality is amazing. So
the sound quality is pretty good with that then.
hell yes. And you can use it. You can use it on a tablet, on a phone. It still sounds great. So say I was at a location, because a lot of these phones can do great video. You know, the iPhones and the Androids, the latest, like the later ones.
Oh, yeah.
So all you got to do is you set up the camera on a tripod and you use your phone to do recordings or go live on YouTube or whatever. You could use StreamYard on your phone. But you have to set it up on a computer first, send yourself a link, and now you join it with the phone, and now your phone is live on StreamYard. Follow?
Yeah.
So with those wireless mics, you have your phone on a stand. You could be sitting with someone and the phone is in front of you on a tripod, and you got the wireless mics with the Shure mics, and it's gold. It's gold.
So that could be my problem then, could be the microphone then, what you're saying, right?
But it shouldn't be the Yeti, because the Yetis are good. I'm telling you, it's a setting. I'm telling you, I'll fix it for you.
Okay.
Because there's multiple things you must check to make sure that it's working properly. It's not just turning on the Yeti and it works right. There's a knob in the back. There's a volume knob in the back too. Then you have to check your sound properties on your computer. Make sure that shit is good and set for that Yeti. There's multiple things you have to do to make it sound right. It's not just one thing. It's multiple. I would suggest you get yourself a nice little mixer board.
I'm thinking of doing that, but I don't know what kind of mixer board.
Get a Mackie. Do not get... What's the other one? I can't stand them. Behringer. Don't get a Behringer. Get a Mackie mixer. You don't have to... A decent one is $300-400.
$300-400 for
A Mackie. You want a Mackie. 8, 6, you don't need that many channels. Even a 6 or an 8 channel, because I got a big one. But you don't need to have all those channels. You can get like a smaller one, a 6 or an 8 channel Mackie, and it'll work great for you. Look it up. Mackie. Mackie. Look it up on Amazon and start. Matter of fact, don't. I better look because I know what to look for. Hold on. Because with a Yeti, you have to have the power supply on the mixer board in order for the Yeti to work.
Right.
So you have to make sure that the mixer has that. Otherwise, you plug in shit and it ain't gonna work. And you want 1/4 inch and XLR connections. Oh shit! I put Mackie. I gotta put mixer. Let's see what they got. That's crazy. Oh, see now that's the nice fucking deal right there. Let me look at it. Hold on, I gotta look at it. Zoom in. Oh, it has the power source. Oh, dude, this is a good buy. Hold on, let me just. Hold on a second. Hold on. Do it. I gotta look at it carefully. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 XLRs. It's got the outputs. XLR. It does. I gotta see if I could zoom in. It does have the power source for the microphone. Because I have an XLR Yeti. My Yeti is not USB. It's XLR. It's better. Costs more money too.
How do you get a Yeti XLR?
Look it up. Yeah, a Yeti XLR. You'll find them. It's $100 more than a regular Yeti. It's $250.
All right, let me ask you this. So an XLR has to go into a mixer board. It doesn't go into the computer.
Exactly.
Okay, so wait a minute now. So how does that then go into the computer? Is there a cable that does that?
The mixer board has a USB out that goes into the computer.
Gotcha.
But your Yeti that you have now may not work because it
probably won't.
it won't because it's not going to connect to the mixer board.
So I'm looking at these mixer boards right now. They got all kinds here.
There's one right now. I'm going to send you the link. This is the one I would go with. It's very similar to mine. Very.
What's it called?
It's the Mackie Pro FX12 version 3 for $369 on Amazon. Do you see it?
Mackie Pro
Pro FX12.
FX12.
There's a package bundle deal for $369.
I see one here. Mackie Pro FX12 B3.
Yes. Do you see the one for $369?
Hold on, buddy. Oh, it's cheaper. $359.
But okay, but does it come with the cables and the the case?
Experience the best in class professional years. We support Mackie.
All right, but the one I'm looking at is a bundle. It comes with a carry bag and a set of cables for $10 more. It's $369. It'll say mixer bag, Gator Cases G mixer bag, and stereo cable 10-foot bundle. I would go for $10 more and get the bundle.
Oh, absolutely, but I'm just a little worried about buying something on Amazon.
I never have a problem on Amazon. eBay,
Really?
yes. I always had problems with eBay, not Amazon, ever. Never. I've never had an issue with Amazon, ever. And it's new. And there's a return, and they're great with their returns or getting money back, refunds. Oh, shit, they're great. Amazon is excellent. Never had an issue. Even when a package is lost, they reimburse me, and they order me another one. On their side, I don't even have to say, would you like to be reimbursed, or do you want us to send you out a new one? If the package arrives, we'll send you a return label, and you send it back to us. That's the way they are. They're great. Amazon is awesome.
I'm going to have to check that out then.
Mhm.
That's probably why.
Yeah, check it.
Just set up and learn. It's hard to set up.
Well, tomorrow when we talk on the phone, but definitely start looking at mixers like this. This is what you want. And then look at the XLR. But if you're going to spend money, now might be the time to look at a decent Rode or Shure or some other type of mic
Sure. I'm probably going to get a shirt.
that connects XLR into the mixer board that you're about to buy, and then buy yourself a nice pair of headphones like I have, because you're going to need it to plug into that mixer.
Yeah, what kind of headphones do you have?
I got Audio Technica, and they're phenomenal. They're the M50, I think. Let me see. Audio I think they're $150. Technica headphones. Yeah, it is the M50X. Let me see. Yeah, they went up. I'm not surprised. They went up by $10. They're 159. It's the M50X Audio Technica. They are badass.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Can you control the sound level so it's not blasting in your ear?
No, your mixer board will do that.
Ah.
It has its own headphone thing. I do that all the time. Sometimes I have it up too high and I put it on my chair so I don't have to have them on my head and I can hear everything. Then I forget that I have it so high. And then the mic being in proximity with the headphones creates that high pitch ear,
Yeah.
that, ugh.
Yeah.
So you'll get used to that using the volume knob and your sliders. I'll show you how to do highs, mids, lows, and you have to set it at unity. Unity is like the perfect center point on a mixer board. This is something I'm gonna have to teach you. This is stuff I'm gonna have to teach you.
Back in school.
Back in school, audio school time.
Now you all this other stuff. Now I gotta go to. I went to junior high school. Now I'm going to high school.
No, now you go to a trade school.
You know,
But
first it was junior high school. Then it was high school. Now I'm going to college.
oh my God.
Professor Bill.
But see, like me, people complain about my sound because sometimes I don't want to be heard, so I keep my mic a little low. Oh, your volume's low, your mic's low. Yeah, it's low for a freaking reason. Because if I'm listening to music, I don't want people to hear me singing. Because I tend to do that. I sing along with songs. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to hear me. And then I forget to put the mic back up. And they remind me, which is good. Because I do have it low. And then I keep my mic far away from me. If the mic was up to here, it would sound a lot better if it was in front of my face. Because it's close now. Now it's going to sound a lot clearer. But I don't like that. Because I don't like it in my face. So that's why it stays here. So if I was going to be technical and really like ridiculously perfectionist about it, even the way I do it would be different. On a professional level would be different. You know what I mean? I would do. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah.
But now you might end up spending like fucking $1,000 in equipment. Oh my God.
Yeah, but that mixer, holy cow, that mixer board it's got a lot of dials and everything.
No. Each line is its own separate channel. So you see all those knobs, they are meaningless unless you're dealing with the one channel. The other ones you don't use unless you're using them. And then you can mute them like mine are muted or lowered. So do not be intimidated by all the dials. It looks a lot harder than it is. It's very easy to use.
Gotcha.
Don't worry about that at all. You're gonna, I'm gonna tell you this right now, once you have a mixer, mic, and headphones, and you see the quality difference, you're gonna be like, I should have done this a long time ago. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's a game changer. Big time.
Wow.
Anyway, call me tomorrow after 6.
All right, man. I'll talk to you.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to send you a copy of the show with John and I. Now it'll be Transfer P Cloud. I'm gonna send it to you so you can watch it
Gotcha.
whenever you wanna watch it.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it tonight.
All right, later, bro. Have a good one.
Man, take care, Bill.
Bye.
Bye.
What's up, Mike? Why is that not coming up? I never have a problem with it. There it is. I just don't remember his freaking email. You would think I would have some of this shit memorized. No, I don't. I have too many other things to worry about. Not worry about, but to think about. Oh my God, how many fucking files did he send me? Okay, now I know it. I'm in the dark, so I'm gonna close the door soon because I don't like the mosquitoes to come in. Do you know what's crazy? I haven't had an alcoholic beverage in freaking weeks. I can't even remember the last time. That's a good thing. But at the same time, tonight might be that night. With some music. I haven't done that in a long time either. Okay. Send. Oh, it can't take. It's gotta be. It can't be that quick. I got my whole internet, everything got redone 2 days ago. TV's working great. The internet is working great. They put a new box in my garage. Verizon. Everything's working so much better. Like this show file is now done. The video file I sent to Chris just now. It's done. It was that quick. So now I got to verify email. Right there. Verify email. Done. Just like that. It's been amazing. It's like having new stuff. Just got home from Newport, Rhode Island. Oh, that sounds nice. Let me text him. File sent. Done. We might have some nasty storms tomorrow, Mike. Keep an eye out. All right. Anyway, getting back to what I was doing here. What time is it? It's almost 9. I'm like debating to get off of the tube. I would have to get off of Facebook too. I just want to chill out tonight. It's been a while. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be... I don't know. I can't really say what it's going to be like tomorrow. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. What? Mike just passed through Connecticut? I have no idea what you're talking about, Dwayne. All right, let's see. I am really debating. I could do a couple of my songs for now. I don't see, like, I've been doing so good with my diet and all that. I almost feel guilty having a beer. It's like I feel guilty because it's 100 calories. But today, all I had was a salad. I'm closing this door. I can tell I have to put the air on because I don't want the mosquitoes. It's getting dark now. Let me close these doors. I put the air. I'm not dealing with no mosquitoes getting in the house. Papa needs. Papa needs. Come on. You want to come? Come on. Come on. There's a good thing. There's actually a really good thing with the air conditioner. Mom hates the cold. She won't stay here. It's too cold for her. She hates it. Because I like it cold. I like cold. I don't like heat. You could keep the heat. I like cold. That's why I like it here. And I didn't like Florida. I like it comfortable. Even you can dress up. You can. I don't like it. So I keep it down to like 64. It's chilly in here. And it's great to sleep. Oh, under a comforter. What the hell was that? He's not in the room. Oh, I get you now, Dwayne. I got you. Yeah, Mike's in the Berkshires. Or is it Berkshires? But I like it like that. Oh my. Oh my God, it was that warm in Arizona? 117? Now, I was there during the heat wave 2 years ago in Mesa. It was like 112. That shit was crazy. It was crazy. But it's that dry heat. It could be 90 here with humidity and feel a lot worse than 112 because of the humidity. I'd rather well, I don't know about that. That's a little too hot for me. But I would rather deal with a dry heat at high temperatures than this bullshit humidity at 90, 95. It's just disgusting. I mean, pick your poison. Because that's really what it comes down to. And you know what I did? I freaking sent my there's 3 versions of a song that I like, the same song. And I sent it to my phone. I sent the wrong ones. I wanted to hear it bike riding today, and they were the wrong versions. I was so tight. So I'm actually going to find out which is the right ones and send them to myself. Right now. Because that had me upset. I'm thinking I'm going to hear these songs added to my playlist. No. Didn't happen. So now I got to figure out which is the ones. And then email them to myself. Hey, that's not it. Alright. This is a problem. No. That's 1. Alright, so 14. What about 13? No. 14. 7. No. 14, 7. It's not that one. It's not that. 14, 7. I actually like that. But that's not it.
Wielding a mighty shield.
No. No. Wait a minute. There was one with a piano like keyboard part. It's not that. Alright, 7 is definite. Wasn't this one? It's not that one though. I think it's this one. 14, no.
Wielding a mighty shield.
That's not it.
Wielding a mighty shield behind a great wall.
There's an easier way for me to figure this shit out.
Wielding a mighty shield behind a great wall. Countermeasures in
I think
place
this might be it.
to prevent a downfall. Protective space around me, guarding against the enemies. Deception is the game played by frenemies. Honoring feelings and energy, knowing whether to share. Trust with naivety could lead to despair. Communication breakdown, misinformation
I like it.
misguided.
I think this is it.
Birth of unfounded truths, scale ways so one-sided.
It is.
Crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened, shielded by my armor of boundaries. Aura filled with positive energy.
Yeah, it's horrible, mate.
Back turned as daggers fly.
Oh my God, Dwayne, that sucks.
Misery and sadism set aside. Do they
So
look
this is
in the
11.
mirror?
11, 7. 11, 7. 11.
Wielding a mighty shield behind a great wall. Countermeasures in place to prevent a downfall. Protective space
Definitely this
around me,
one.
guarding
12.
against the enemies. Deception is the game played by frenemies. Honoring feelings and energy, knowing whether to share. Trust with naivety could lead to despair. Communication breakdown, misinformation misguided. Birth of
This is the one with the
unfounded
guitar
truths,
part I
scale
like.
ways so one-sided. Crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence, are you the
Oh, no.
beholder?
What is
Negativity
going
will
on?
not be emboldened, shielded by my armor of boundaries.
Oh, I got it. I gave him food. No. I don't know. Shut the door and shut the light, please. I filled the water. That's crazy. Do it. Just shut the door when you leave.
side. Do they look in the mirror? Are they pleased with themselves? No empathy for those who seek hate. Empty vessel of sadistic pleasure. Deep inside the anger dwells. The importance of compassion, power of love, respecting one another, taking the higher road above. Confidence in oneself being defining the rules and limits, whether or not agreeing, power of mind, body, and spirit. Shielded by my armor of boundary.
Mom.
Wielding a mighty shield behind a great wall. Countermeasures in place to prevent the downfall. Protect the space around me, guarding against the enemies. Deception is the game played by friends. Honoring feelings and energy, knowing whether to share. Trust when naivete could lead to despair. Communication breakdown, misinformation misguided. Birth of unfounded truths, scale way so one-sided. Crossing imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened. Shielded by my armor of boundaries. Shielded by my armor of boundaries. Aura filled with positive energy, back turned as daggers fly, repelling the negative vibration, misery and sadism set aside. Do they look in the mirror? Are they pleased with themselves? No empathy for those who seek hate. Empty vessel, sadistic pleasure, deep inside the anger dwells. Importance of compassion, power of love, respecting one another, taking the higher road above. Confidence in oneself being, defining the rules and limits, whether or not agreeing, power, mind, body, and spirit. Crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened. Shielded by my armor of boundaries. Shielded by my armor of boundaries.
I don't know. I gotta get this off. Mom! This scissor sucks. Maybe the song will play again because I'm not getting up right now. This scissor is brutal. Brutal scissors. Garbage. It's like the worst pair of scissors I've ever seen.
Wielding a mighty shield behind a great wall. Countermeasures in place to prevent the downfall. Protect the space around me, guarding against the enemy. Deception is the game played by friends. Honoring feelings and energy, knowing whether to share. Trust when naivete could lead to despair. Communication breakdown, misinformation misguided. Birth of unfounded truths.
tigers fly, repelling the negative vibration, misery and sadism set aside. Do they look in the mirror? Are they
There we
pleased
go.
with themselves? No empathy for those who seek hate. Empty vessels, sadistic pleasure, deep inside the anger dwells. Importance of compassion, power of love, respecting one another, taking the higher road above. Confidence in oneself being defining the rules and limits, whether or not agreeing. Power, mind, body, and spirit. Crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened. Shielded by my armor of boundaries. Shielded by my armor of boundaries.
I gotta change that song. It's gonna drive me nuts now.
Wielding a mighty shield behind a great wall, countermeasures in place to prevent a downfall. Protective space around me, guarding against the enemies. Deception is the game played by frenemies. Honoring feelings and energy, knowing whether to share. Trust with naivety could lead to despair. Communication breakdown, misinformation misguided, birth of unfounded truths, scale way so one-sided, crossing the imaginary line. No respect for another.
This is gonna be a bitch.
Stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence, are you the beholder?
guarding against the enemy. Deception is the game.
That door
played
is
by
not open and I'm
friends.
sweating.
Honoring feelings and energy, knowing whether to share. Trust when naivete could lead to despair. Communication breakdown, misinformation misguided. Birth of unfounded truths, scale way so one-sided. Crossing imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened. Shielded by my armor of boundaries. Shielded by my armor of boundaries. Aura filled with positive energy, back turned as daggers fly, repelling the negative vibration, misery and sadism set aside. Do they look in the mirror? Are they pleased with themselves? No empathy for those who seek hate. Empty vessels, sadistic pleasure, deep inside the anger dwells. Importance of compassion, power of love, respecting one another, taking the higher road above. Confidence in oneself being, defining the rules and limits, whether or not agreeing. Power, mind, body, and spirit. Crossing the imaginary line, no respect
Oh,
for
that's
another.
why.
Stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened. Shielded by my armor of boundaries. Shielded by my armor of boundaries.
That was why.
empty could lead to despair. Communication breakdown, misinformation misguided, birth of unfounded truths, scale way so one-sided, crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another, stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other, judgment without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened, shielded by my armor of boundaries. Aura filled with positive energy, back turned as daggers fly, repelling the negative vibration. Misery and sadism set aside. Do they look in the mirror? Are they pleased with themselves? No empathy for those who seek hate. Empty vessel of sadistic pleasure, deep inside the anger dwells. The importance of compassion, power of love, respecting one another, taking the higher road above, confidence in oneself being, defining the rules and limits, whether or not agreeing, power of mind, body, and spirit, crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another, stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other, judgment without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened, shielded by my armor of
Thank God I got a new kick tower because that one shot. I beat it to death. That one shot. I don't even hear double bass. So there goes that. Thank God I got a new one. Back up. Because that pedal shot. That's what Dad told me. Whew. That was bad. Anyway. See, like, thank God I didn't drink. Because, like, right now... Alexa, shut up, living room light.
Okay.
I don't feel well. I ate a salad with all kinds of stuff in it. And now I'm starting to feel it. I just took a Tums. So that means no way alcohol. Thank God, no way. It's been weeks. Let's keep it going. Been like a month. No. I drank the 5th of July next door. It's been 3 weeks. I only had 2 beers though. So, not too bad. That I know that's the last time because that's the last time I remember drinking was next door at the party. I haven't drank since July 5th. Anyway, I'm gonna get the hell off and rest. I've been doing that more often. Even though it's Saturday night. I think I'm just gonna go, chill out, lay down, watch the rest of Jack Ryan, and just relax. So, Michael, anybody else who may be watching, be well, be blessed, be safe. See everybody at a later point, maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. Bike riding Monday. Probably. Not tomorrow. Monday. Alexa, what's the weather for Monday?
Monday will be partly cloudy with a high of 93 degrees
Oh,
and a
hell
low
no.
of 69.
No way I'm going
There's a
bike.
15% chance of rain during the day.
Alexa, what's the weather for tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with scattered thunderstorms. The high will be 82 degrees and the low 68 with a 47% chance of rain.
That's higher. Let me look at the radar. I'm not going back to back bike riding. I used to. See how I feel in the morning. I left at 8 o'clock this morning. I'm tired. I got up early, 7 o'clock, to go bike riding. I did 40 miles. I'm a little tired. I don't know that line holds together. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Daytime heating is done. Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
It's currently 76 degrees and partly cloudy.
Dropped. Alexa, what's the dew point right now?
The current dew point is 61 degrees.
Oh, it came down. The humidity a little bit. So I don't think these storms will hold together. I am so upset at the drum pedals. I was doing fast double bass. And to put a new kick tower, I have it. It's just a pain to put it and mount it to the set. And I'm not doing that shit right now. Even though I was in the mood to play drums, but now I'm not in the mood to play drums. But I do like those songs. And like it's funny, and we're on YouTube and Facebook. If we were on Rumble alone, I might be able to play some music. But for AI creating the music and myself writing the lyrics, those old style metal songs that I love, the 80s, 70s, 80s, that's where it thrived for me, the 80s. That reminds me so much of the music I would listen to back then. The ones that I wrote the lyrics in, the AI. It's just like wild that it came out like that. See now, but Amol, you know, by saying that you're gonna make me want to fix the drum set right now by saying that, right? That's like reverse. I'm just telling you, that makes me want to do it now. I just don't feel like doing it. I just fixed that one though. That was crazy. But that one's fixed now. I gotta get rid of that. I go through pedals, towers like crazy. If they last 2 months, that's a lot. Because I'm pounding it. Actually, it is a shame. I don't even know where the box is. It's somewhere in this mess. A brand new pedal. It's a Yamaha too. That was a Yamaha. I may have to change to a different brand. The Yamahas don't seem like they're doing too well. But then again, I'm using what I should. Oh no, I can't. I don't have no more wires to connect. It's too bad I can't get two separate pedals. Towers, that would be freaking amazing. I'll have to to think about that. For the good of humankind, don't play the drums. Oh, my music, you mean? Let me see. Alexa, turn on living room light.
Okay.
If that room light goes on, there's a reason. I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear none of my shit, actually. We're gonna have to get off of YouTube and Facebook. That's the first move. We'll stay on Rumble and Twitch and Trovo. But we're saying goodbye to YouTube and Facebook. We'll get rid of YouTube first. Alright, YouTubers, have a great night. Be well, be blessed, be safe. And you all have a great night. YouTube is toast.